son?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. Have you had that talk with him? You know what I mean?
Not yet.
Uh-huh. You know the one I mean, right?
Which talk is that? Girls? Or
No, not girls.
money?
Not money.
Politics?
Not politics. Guns.
Guns.
Have you had that talk yet?
We had talks about swords and knives, but not guns yet.
Not guns? Well, I got something that might help you.
Okay.
All right? Our correspondent, Jay Martell, has got a mascot to help our young people learn about the beauty of guns.
The beauty of guns.
Yes, watch this.
Okay.
As long as we've been Americans, we've loved our guns. But sometimes, the gun haters have tried to take them away. That's when the National Rifle Association, the organization headed by Charlton Heston, takes a firm stand.
Gun!
Thanks to the NRA, we're well protected from any form of gun control.
I thank you.
But now, the stakes are higher.
13-year-old boy opened fire with a 9mm handgun.
Killed 12 students and a teacher. Students will find increased security
15
throughout.
people were injured, 2 faculty members, the rest students. Gunfire targets of 2 fellow
Now
classmates.
kids are using guns to shoot
I
kids.
can't believe it. I mean, somebody getting shot in elementary school.
In March of this year, just when some thought it couldn't get any worse, the nation was stunned when 6-year-old Kayla Rowland was shot and killed by a first-grade classmate in Flint, Michigan.
Gun!
But once more, the NRA has the answer.
Stop! Don't touch! I'm Eddie Eagle, and I like you too much to see you get hurt, and that's why I say, if you spot a gun, just walk away!
Eddie Eagle is a pure gun safety, life-saving program for those young children who are obviously too young to be around firearms. And the message of the program, backed up with coloring books and animated video, is stop, don't touch, leave the area, tell an adult.
Stop! Don't touch! Leave the area! Tell an adult!
It seemed like Eddie Eagle wasn't dealing with the real issue. Eddie thinks that all you have to do is tell kids to walk away when they see a gun by a broomstick and everything will be okay. But in a country with 250 million guns, where are they supposed to walk to? Anyway, since when were birds smart about guns?
Bye, Eddie.
I decided it was time for a better gun mascot. One who knew that kids in America love guns as much as the rest of us do.
Pistol Pete, Pistol Pete.
I'm a son of a gun who's really neat.
Pistol Pete.
Meet Pistol Pete.
Pull my trigger and feel my heat.
Pistol Pete. Pistol
Eddie believes that kids don't ever touch guns.
Pistol Pete.
Not Pete.
Who wants to show me that they know how to beg for their life?
Me!
How about you?
Don't shoot me!
Pete knows that kids play with guns.
I'm telling you, every one of your friends is a potential sniper. Heck, so are you.
Pete was a big hit with the kids. It was time to take him out on the road. Las Vegas, and the world's largest gun show. Gun makers meet here every year to shoot and sell their wares. It was a perfect place to introduce them to Pete.
Bringing in the big guns. Bringing in the big gun, boys. I'm home. I'm home.
This is a good idea because it gives the kids something to relate to. A gun isn't any different than a typewriter or anything else.
No,
It's a tool.
Just another tool. It's a tool. It's a tool.
I'm just a big tool.
Pete was in his element, all right.
Come on, shoot us.
He had plenty of friends here.
I enjoy guns. I enjoy firearms. You know, the gun's been around for 100 years. New millennium, new trigger job. Okay. Guns are dangerous, you know.
Yeah, so I hear.
They are. But I do like firearms. You bet.
We stopped by to say hello to the folks at High Point, makers of one of the guns used by the kids who shot up Columbine.
So we just display them, and if they like them, they buy them. And they usually like them.
So has it been better or worse than other years?
It's been a lot better. I mean, we're all doing our part to reduce the children. I mean, when you buy a gun lock for a gun, you know, you buy it to keep children out of the firearm. So I think you're going to see, you know, tragedies happen or reduced significantly in the next few years just by the amount of gun locks that are on the market where they weren't before.
And what is this made of?
This is a polymer product.
What, plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic, basically plastic.
Hey, mister, you think some lucky kids will get to take these guns to school someday?
Turn the camera off, please.
You wouldn't do this to Eddie Eagle. I'm a tool. I'm a tool. Like a Xerox machine or a waffle iron.
Forget the gun makers. If Pete was really going to replace Eddie Eagle, I needed to talk to the people who invented Eddie in the first place, the National Rifle Association.
Well, Eddie Eagle is not about guns. It's about avoiding accidents, and it's about trying to save the life of a young child who may encounter a firearm and there's not an adult around or a parent around. A firearm in the hands of a law-abiding, peaceful citizen is not a threat to anyone.
We'd like to do our part, too, by introducing you to Pistol Pete here. He's pretty good, huh? We want him to help educate people about guns in the real world.
Is there a point to that?
I don't kill people. People do. With me.
If we can show this to kids and make them more aware of, like, that's a gunshot wound, right? And they can just pull the slug right on out.
You know, obviously there's a serious problem with violence in this country.
You want to help me move the slug?
I don't care
See
to
how easy it is?
participate in tasteless...
Just like that, right, Pete?
Come on, Mr. NRA. Can Eddie Eagle do that?
Like if we change the color?
Have a good trip back.
Home again, jiggity jig. Bill,
I've
where
got
are
a
you
really
going?
testy situation here.
Bill, there's 250 million guns out there. We just want to help the kids.
Pete, come on.
Sir, I've asked you to leave my building.
Sir, I'm sorry, we're going out. He's a very touchy gun.
Of all places, I thought I'd be welcome and be here.
I mean, he belongs here.
This is my home.
This is the National Rifle Association. Maybe they'll understand better down at the Capitol. What do you say we go check it out, huh?
The Capitol?
That's right, Pete.
Ew!
All right, come on. Let's go. Hey, Pete. Sorry.
Pete and I were down to our last shot, the U.S. Congress. Congress had been killing effective gun control legislation for years. Our first stop, the office of Congressman John Dingell, the man who almost single-handedly killed legislation that would have made people wait longer before they could buy guns. And he did it just days after the shootings at Columbine.
Hi there. Is Representative Dingell here?
May I have your name, please?
Yes, Jay Martell and Pistol Pete.
Okay, Mr. Martell,
I just wanted to make sure that he gets our special thanks for all the work he did, especially killing that, that gun control thing at the gun shows. It was really amazing what he did. I mean,
Hey, guys, stick 'em up.
he really made it a lot easier for Pete and his
Oh, no,
friends
I was just
to
playing.
get access to all kinds of people without, all that difficulty waiting.
Now kids can get guns. Bang! Just like that.
We called the security, so would you mind leaving, please?
You take this off. You all just hold tight. Take that camera off the ceiling.
Excuse me?
Well, I guess the NRA, the gun makers, and Congress are as attached to Eddie Eagle as Americans are to their 250 million guns. But thanks to Pete, at least they can all agree on one form of gun control. Sure, it only applies to big purple guns, but it's a start.
He's not a bad guy.
I'm just a tool. I don't kill people. Who does?
We do!
That's right.